Okay, Virgo, let's dig in to your person. Let's see what's going on with your person. What does Virgo need to know for possibilities of love all about their person? Words on my tablecloth just stood out, grateful hearts. So, King of Cups, overall energy. Wheel of Fortune. I did shuffle these before and at the beginning. Current energy, Five of Swords. Future, Eight of Swords. That's the second time that's come up for me. So, King of Cups, overall energy. Great love, right? Their cup is full. They are ready to share it with you. Wheel of Fortune. They met you and they were like, I'm taking a chance. This is special. However, they know current energy, Five of Swords, that there's some conflict in you because of your past and that they could get hurt. Now, the future energy is them bound to you, but almost blind to what's going on. So I kind of feel like you're not opening up to tell them everything, which you can't have that great love affair without doing that. So let's clarify your person, King of Cups. Overall energy. Your person, Virgo's person, King of Cups. Overall energy. Princess of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. So there you have it. There you are. Couple. And then playful and, financial. So like powerhouse of a relationship here. We'll just leave it at that and walk away again, right? So it's all there. It's all in the cards. Let's clarify this past Wheel of Fortune. So, Virgo, why did your person be like, I gotta take a chance? Eight of Cups, Magician, Three of Swords. So they saw your pain and they saw that you're very unsure. But they, number one, manifested you. And number two, they believe that this love is going to heal all of your pain. Which if you let it happen properly, it will heal your pain. Let's clarify Five of Swords. Current energy with your person. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords. So they do see that you're starting anew. I feel like you may have been a little detached with the Knight of Pentacles. But you're still giving them the signs that you're working through things, and they feel like you're cutting through the BS and that this really is a new beginning. And you really want like this whole thing. Like you're really making that choice. Now, we know that you are at the same energy of making a choice. So they know that you're making a choice. Let's clarify this future energy, Eight of Swords. The Fool, Seven of Cups, Temperance. So you may be falling back on old patterns. And they feel like they leapt in like a fool knowing everything, knowing that they are going to have the good outweigh the bad. But you're not being as open as you should be. And if you're not open with them, they're going to start seeing other possibilities. And it doesn't mean that they're going to find someone else, but they may find their joy in work rather than their joy in this love. So, let's clarify. Let's clarify a little bit of the Knight of Wands. Virgo's person, Knight of Wands. Okay, so you're trying to be playful for this person, but you're shutting them out. They feel like they're on the outside still. They feel like you're not, like I said, you're not sharing the darkness with them. You've turned away. However, even though this is this third party of pain, they are willing to go onto their board into the water because this is such a rare relationship. They're ready to go out into the journey with you. Let's clarify this Three of Swords from your person. Nine of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. So yeah, so they know you're in pain, but they know that if you come fully into this relationship, it's going to make that pain go away, make that Three of Swords energy go away, as long as you aren't just playing around and not really moving completely into this full energy of, you know, committing into this love. Let's clarify Knight of Pentacles, current energy with your person. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. So yeah, so you're having fun. You are, you know, taking care of business. But in their head, some of the detached stuff that you're doing, your person is a little bit sad, and they're intuitively trying to figure it out because you're not sharing with them. Like you might have told them like the basis of your story and then just been like, oh, it's no big deal. Like, I was young, I got over it. Let's clarify Seven of Cups. Your person, Virgo person's future. Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, Queen of Swords. So yeah, so if you don't open up, they're going to be in it, but they're going to be not directly in it. They're going to feel like you are not putting your love into all of the cups. And so they're going to, you know, they're going out on the water, they're going to go with you, but they're going to feel like they're in it alone. And that is not how you're going to create what you've dreamed of your entire life, is by having that deceptive side where you're not fully going in, because, you know, when we start a relationship without being fully honest, or without hearing the honesty, because sometimes it's the other person isn't hearing the honesty, but I feel like you're not really telling them your deepest sorrows because you feel like it would make you feel weak. But if you don't go in, yeah, look at what's on the bottom of the card deck, judgment. You don't walk through that, you don't get to where you desire to be. So, cards from the universe, Nine of Cups, wish fulfilled, Seven of Pentacles, nourishing, but in little deceptive, and Five of Cups. So, feeling the pain while you're trying to feel the love. It's okay to feel them both, but you have to share with your person and let them know really the truth of it all, because they're not going to judge you. They're going to be there for you. And that is how we heal, is by bringing it up to the surface so that we can transmute it and clear it and delete it through all time, space, and dimensions, right? So there is your person, Virgo. I hope that that helps.